This episode is brought to you by LinkedIn. Healthcare professionals can lead their careers with LinkedIn. Discover jobs by specialty, preferred shifts, and even desired salary. From mental health therapists to radiology technicians, it's now faster and easier for healthcare professionals to find the right fit. Learn more at linkedin.com/healthcare. Side effects may include faster job placement, improved work-life balance, and increased career satisfaction.
The Hilton sale is on. Now through September 29th, you can save up to 20% on stays this fall and beyond. Long weekends, last-minute getaways, holiday gatherings. There's a Hilton stay for all of them. More moments, more experiences, more destinations. Now 20% off for a limited time because it matters where you stay. Don't wait. Book by September 29th and save up to 20% at Hilton.com. Terms apply. Hilton for the stay.
1,
2,
3,
4.
Monster movie.
Fun time, go! Monster movie.
Fun time, go. Monster
Movie.
Fun time.
Go!
Monster movie. Fun time, go.
With Precious D and Honeybee.
Fun time, go!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, welcome to Monster Movie Fun Time Go. I am one of your hosts, Precious D.
And I am the other one of your hosts, Honey B.
Honeybee and I are two best friends making our way through the history of kaiju movies. We started in 1933 with King Kong, and today we are to the year 2019. And God help us all, Giantess Attack versus Mecha-Fembot, which is a very awkward title.
And a very awkward movie.
Yes. So this is the second of the Giantess Attack movies, and it's just as bad as you expect.
Yep.
This is another macrophilia movie made.
Yes,
a
it is.
surprisingly non-pornographic movie made for people with a giant fetish.
But it's like softcore porn.
No, it's not. There's no nudity whatsoever. There's no
I wouldn't say whatsoever.
There's no nudity. There's no simulated sex. There's very scantily clad women slapping each other around,
yes.
and there's a fair amount
Right.
of camel toe, but it's doesn't have, I don't know what, the nerve to just go all the way. It's not exactly that I'm disappointed. I'm just kind of like, what is the point of this? I guess because I know
boobs.
at least one of these girls has been in things where she had her top off. So let's see. It is directed and written by Jeff Leroy, who I assume did the other one. Don't know if he did the third one. The third one doesn't appear to have any of the same people in it. Our cast is Tasha Takosa as Deidre, Rachel Riley as Frida, Christine Nguyen as
It's just, I think it's just pronounced Wen.
Wen. Okay, well, it's spelled Nguyen. It's a Korean name. She's Metaluna. There's just one of her this time. She was twins the last time. Vlada Fox as Mecha-Fembot. She doesn't even have a picture next to her name. What's up with her?
Oh.
She was the best looking one in the thing. She's been in a couple other things. She should have. Oh well. Anyway, she's Mecha-Fembot. Jed Rowan as General Kilgore. John Carius as Dr. Drew. Chelsea Bellis as Fran. Kaylee Cook as Amber. Ben Stober as Joel Blofeld / Jimmy. Mallory Mackey as Laura / Hooters. I guess she's credited as Mallory King, it says. Alexandra Marie as Nikki Fury. Jay Wolfell as James Blabberton. Philip Darlington as Lachago. Vinny Bilianco as Space Force. And Pearl Lee Rose as Dog. Honeybee, what are your initial impressions of Giantess Attack versus Mecha-Fembots?
I just feel like this is like a movie just
trying to find out what your kink is. It's like, do you like this? What about this? Oh, have you tried this? Maybe you like this. Does this turn you on? Like, there's just so much weird shit, and it's just, I don't know. I feel as torn as I did about the first one because there are moments that you enjoy or that are funny. I wouldn't even say they're just funny. There's some moments where you're like, all right, titties, or like, oh, yeah, I could, wow, those shorts are really tight. I can read your lips. That's crazy. So there like are those moments, but I don't know. It just like, it's garbage. It's trash.
Yeah.
It is garbage. I did like that the movie, the end of the first movie kind of tells you this movie is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked that it did happen, and they kept it kind of, you know.
And didn't we
remember when we said this was going to happen?
Didn't we read that it was kickstarted, crowdfunded in some way?
I think so, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I just it's funny. It's only an hour, so I wasn't like that upset about it, but it's garbage, man.
Yeah.
It's just fucking garbage, you know? It's like there are moments where you kind of get a laugh, or it's all just, you know, oh, don't spit, swallow, or like, you know, just, I don't know, just fucking, it just feels like a bunch of teenage boys sat in a room and were like, you know, it'd make a really good movie.
At one point, they quoted Star Wars, and I was like, how dare you?
Uh-oh.
Just, you know, and there's a few other times throughout when they make little geek references, and I'm like, no, you're not winning me over with this shit. You're just pissing me off.
Yeah.
Jesus. Tasha Takosa is listed as a producer on this as well. So there you go. Well, let's try. I didn't make any notes. There's no summary from Wikipedia. I think IMDb has a very brief summary. Let's see what it says.
We'll try to fill in the blanks.
The evil space queen Metaluna, is that what she is? Unleashes a giant female cyborg to destroy an animal shelter. Well, that is accurate. Can Deidre and Frida overcome their animosity and destroy the Titanic robot? So, well, we start off with this sort of a framing sequence, but they don't close it. This is a thing. This is a nitpick I have, people. When you open the book, you need to close the book. If you start the movie with some kind of narrator or something, or a literal book opening, you need to come back to that at the end to close the book, and they don't do that. So we start with somebody sort of doing an impression of Katie Sagal.
Oh, yeah.
Presenting this as if this is a piece of nostalgia. Hey, remember Giantess Attack? Remember this show that used to be a thing? But within the movie itself, they used to be on Battle Babe and something Queen. What was it?
Shit, Battle Babe and
Fight Queen. It wasn't Fight Queen.
Combat Queen.
Yeah. But I don't think she's reminding us of Battle Babe and Combat Queen. She's reminding us of Giantess Attack. Anyway, she's telling us this is a thing that used to be a thing. So here we go. I'm presenting it to you now. And I didn't see the point of this at all. And
yeah, it was stupid.
And then we get into the movie. Well, we get a little bit of song. Go-Go Power Rangers.
We get a cat commercial.
Yeah, we get a Go-Go Power Rangers song. And we get, yes, because we're supposedly watching a TV show about a TV show, we get a commercial for Won't You Help the Kittens at the animal shelter, which turns out to be
this
more...
cat only has 3 legs.
But this turns out to be more than just a commercial gag. It turns into a plot point.
Ugh, God.
So, following the events of the first movie where the two girls became giants and then just tore everything up, one of them is, what is she doing? Is she still running around as a giant? I don't know what she's doing. But the other one is just locked up in her house, which looks like a very nice house. I mean, they were on this TV show, so maybe they were getting paid well before it got canceled. Just the location of the house, not the house itself. When they show the exterior, I'm like, that's where she lives?
Yeah, it's like a mobile home on a mountain.
It was the mountain part. I thought it was better than a mobile home, though. It just looked like it was.
It's like it's like a double wide trailer.
It looked like it was in a pricey location, I thought, but maybe it's just a trailer. She is working.
I think it was a trailer on the side of the mountain. It's her fortress of immeasurable guilt.
Yes, she's working on her, which is like a matchstick building. She's constructing her fortress of unimaginable guilt, and they kind of do the same scene twice, where the blonde one. I forget their names. Hold on.
Frida and Deidre.
Frida comes by to see Deidre to be like, hey, come out of there and let's be friends again. And Deidre's drunk and is like, fuck off. And then we get another version of this same scene later on. And they're wearing the same clothes in both scenes. But the movie's so short, they can't cut either of the scenes. It's so goddamn done. Meanwhile, Metaluna, in the first movie, the two Metalunans, they give the girls their Betamax capsules to begin with, but then they accidentally get burned up. But then somehow one of them, and they're little miniature women in the beginning, but then at the end of the movie, one of them, I guess, has her own Betamax capsule. She gets real big from under the water, jumps up and like scares a boat or whatever. So now she's just running around being big all the time.
Just kidnapping scientists and shit.
Yeah, so she gets a scientist. When is he running around in the car that gets small? Yeah, the scientist. Oh, he's speaking at some kind of convention that is a common. Oh, that's where the Hooters came in. That part was kind of funny. The hotel is hosting both some kind of science convention and Hooters wet t-shirt contest. So he and the girl are walking out. Hooters girl are walking out at the same time. Well, she's wearing orange shorts and a white t-shirt, but it does not have the Hooters logo on it because they could not. They couldn't get Hooters to pay for this movie, and they certainly couldn't get permission. But she's like, "Congratulations on your award or your paper or whatever," and he's like, "Yeah, congratulations on winning the wet t-shirt contest." So I thought that part was actually kind of funny, but not worth the rest of this movie. And he offers her a ride home, and then Metaluna shrinks his car from a distance. So he's like their little toy car running around, and then she comes along and grabs him. So is she not giant? She's just made him small and left him small. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
But he does build a giant robot, which is going to be extra hard if he's only like 6 inches high.
Seriously.
It's hard enough if you're 5 to 6 feet to build a giant robot if you're only 6 inches. So this movie has a combination of giants and tiny people so the normal people appear giant, but the other person's really just tiny, which, the end effect is the same. The fetish is the same.
Yeah.
Whether your fetish is dealing with giant women or being shrunken down so that normal women seem giant, it comes out the same in the end.
Oh, shit.
Good God.
Like I said, which kink are you into?
But then
we'll find it in this movie.
Then we get this whole scene where this guy is holding auditions, I guess.
Yeah, it's the guy from the first movies, the guy from the first movie's brother, like the skeezy guy from the first movie.
Yeah. Was he his brother? I couldn't remember if he was his nephew or what.
Yeah, it's his brother.
Anyway, he's holding auditions for what I guess is going to be a new version of Battle Babe and Combat Queen. And these two girls are auditioning and being really belligerent from the beginning. And one of them says that she's gay for pay. And folks, that's a thing in the porn industry where your natural proclivities are not to be homosexual, but you're willing to engage in homosexual activities for a paycheck.
'Cause it pays more.
I guess so.
Period.
So, you're not gay, but you're not picky. And he, so the Betamax capsule that is missing is in his office, but when he picks it up, it makes him small. And these girls start fighting, not noticing that this has happened, and he ends up getting like caught in their clothing or whatever. And well, I think he just runs straight out one of their crotches.
Yeah, he does. He's like, I need a place. He literally says, I need a safe place to hide.
Oh, okay.
And like runs to her
So
pussy. Like,
he's
what?
He's not trying to be a perv. He's just trying to hide.
Yeah.
I mean, he does seem very traumatized by this whole incident. And they fight for a while, but fail to tear each other's clothes off. And eventually figure out there's a little tiny guy running around and are like, do we get the parts? Do we get the parts? And when he says yes, then they throw him in the trash. Like, well, how's he supposed to pay you from there? What are you even doing? And then they make up and she's like, I'm not really gay for pay. I've been hot for you since I first saw you. And they just totally do a complete 180 and are into each other now and fuck off, and we don't see them again at all. And
Ever.
This poor guy is just small in the trash now.
Except he's not a poor guy. He's
well,
a
no.
sleaze, and
Well,
we
that's
feel
the
bad for
thing.
him.
He is a sleaze bag, but he's, did he deserve to be thrown in the trash? I don't know.
Yes.
And then, Metaluna is pretending to like the little tiny scientist and wants him to build a giant robot for her. And he makes her promise to use it for good. But she could just go out and do good. She doesn't need the giant robot for that.
Yeah. And she, like, makes him think that she's in love with him or some shit.
Yeah. But then...
She, like, rubs him all over her boobs and stuff.
Yeah. But then for some reason, once he's done building it, he tells her that in order to activate it, she has to sing to it and do a dance.
And dance.
But this is just a lie. He's just playing a joke on her.
Yeah.
For no apparent reason.
Because it's funny.
But she sings Mecha-Bot to the tune of the Mothra song, which I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure if you'd like that or just get angry about it. It was sacrilege.
I was like, how dare you?
Sacrilege.
Yeah, I was like, how fucking dare you?
So, the Fembot. But she wants the Fembot to go destroy the animal shelter, and we've seen a couple variations of the commercial play throughout.
Which they're so funny too, because you know those commercials that are like, this is the best part of the movie for me, is these fucking commercials. Because you know that commercial, I often sing this to my dog when she's pissing me off. I'll be like, do you want to go to the place in the arms of an angel? And my dog's like, oh shit, she's singing the song. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking call the ASPCA in this bitch. So yeah, it's like, but they're really like those commercials, you know, like, if you're a good person, if you please feel guilt for this cat. It's just really funny.
You didn't call, so we had to remove one of its legs.
Yeah.
Pledge now, before we have to remove any more of her legs. I can't remember the cat's
that was the
name.
best.
So it turns out this commercial is being broadcast throughout the galaxy and just getting on everybody's fucking nerves. So she wants the robot to go destroy the animal shelter. And so it tears up the town, and then what's her name? Blondie goes to get her friend.
What?
Frida. It's like, yeah, we're gonna be superheroes and we're gonna go save the town from this Fembot. And at some point, Deidre has remembered that the Betamax capsule must be at the producer's office. Mm-hmm. So they end up getting it back, and so they both are able to get big and fight. First one, just one of them's big. They also have this thing about being their BFF, but then they keep adding letters to it.
Yeah.
What did they stand for?
One of them was BFF TD.
Till death do us part. Yeah,
till death do us part.
Best friends forever till death do us part. At one point, at the very end, when she's running up to join the fight, I don't think it stood for anything. She's just spewing a whole bunch of letters. So
probably
Frida's already finding the Fembot when Deidre finally gets her beta capsule. And she's running down the street with the capsule going, I'm coming. I'm like, go ahead and change now, and you can get down the street much faster. As a giant, what the hell are you doing? But she waits till she gets up there. And Frida's actually getting the shit kicked out of herself. And when Deidre gets bigger, she just contributes to the problems. She thinks keep getting dropped on her and things like that. And she's like, oh, it's so cold.
Oh my gosh, something else I just remembered, kind of from the beginning of the movie, from the immeasurable guilt that Deidre is feeling is because she's watching like news and people are like, fuck giants, like, ah. And one of them is like, one of the signs, this is what I just remembered, is one of the signs said, the giants ate my brother.
There's also a whole thing with the general showing up and threatening one of them.
Oh, the general from the Golden Shower from the last movie.
He's completely traumatized by what happened to him. He's got PTSD from what happened to him in the first movie and does show up and threaten one of them at one point, but then she just knocks him out or whatever and runs off.
Yeah, at least he didn't get shoved up anybody's hoo-ha in this movie.
Yeah. So there you go. So they're both fighting the Fembot. Deidre's just getting, Frida's just getting stuff dropped on her while Deidre fights the Fembot. And eventually she wins, but they cause so much destruction that they get sentenced to, 12,000 hours of community service?
I think it was like 9,000 hours of community service.
Yeah, so it ends with them like just standing by the public transit, giving public service announcements by the train station. But then they get in a fight and start clobbering each other with pieces of the train
just
stuff.
what they do.
Yeah. So they're not superheroes. They're the worst. They're fucking public menace. And then we get this tag with Nikki Fury, some space babe with an eye patch, and some kind of aliens are coming or some shit.
Yeah, because now we can look forward to Giantess attack in space.
Yeah. But I started just watching a few minutes of the next movie, and they seem to have gone in a different direction with a completely different cast. And
no way, really?
There is space stuff, but it's not any of that we saw.
Oh, okay.
And it's not Frida and Deidre. And there's someone who's called Metaluna, but it's not only a different actress, but a different ethnicity. It's completely different. Some Doctor Who level shit going on here. So
okay. Well, I will say that the Fembot is super hot.
She was.
That's the only note I got.
I do feel like she was the most attractive of the women, and she had no lines. So, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, she was super hot. Yeah. All right. Well, fuck that.
But
movie.
Not hot enough to make it worth it. Not at all. Sorry, lady.
No, there is some like moments in the movie that kind of like give you a chuckle or make you, but it's not because it's good. You know, You know what I mean. It's just not good. This is just for like some kinky little weirdo out there, and I am not kink shaming you. We are a sex positive podcast here, people. You like what you like, but yeah, this just isn't for me. And I think I like giant women, like in real life. Like, I will climb a woman like a fucking tree, okay? But I don't know. These movies are garbage.
Yeah, they're not good. They're not good.
In a fun way, but still trash. Like, there's more enthusiasm than there is anything else. Like, the actors are like, they are in it to win it. They are really set, like, trying to, it's just just silly.
Lordy. So what are you going to rate Giantess Attack versus Mecha-Fembot?
Don't chew on that, Max.
Cooper loves that shoe, too.
Oh, now he's into Cooper's food. Wow, he is loving it. What do you feed Cooper?
Blue Buffalo Life Protection Formula. He never leaves a crumb. I love it because it's made with high-quality protein, nutrient-rich fruits and veggies, and wholesome whole grains.
Looks like we're switching to Blue.
Blue Buffalo foods are made with the superior ingredients your dog needs to thrive. Can your dog food say that? Visit feedbluefood.com to learn more.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? easy with the new Galaxy Watch 8. Sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
I don't know. 1, maybe a 2, 1.5.
I give it 1/2.
Oh.
Did not like it. I hated it. Hated it.
Yeah. I hated it too, but like I said, there were some times where I would catch myself like, But I also am a glutton for punishment, so.
There you go.
Maybe that's what it is.
Well.
Now you know my kinks. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everyone calm down.
Next time I can just give you a spanking and save time.
Oh my gosh! On the show?
Yeah, so next episode will just be the sound of spanking.
Oh
no,
God.
Not at all.
This is
See,
all. This is what this movie does. This is what this movie will do to you.
Jesus Christ.
It's
okay.
We got to get out of here.
Folks, in just a few days we will begin our annual 31 Days of Horror October Halloween Marathon, and this year's theme is Mars Needs Movies. We will be looking at alien invasions, incursions, infiltrations, and visitations. So be here every day this coming October for that. So there you go, folks. Until next time, I have been Precious D.
And I have been Honey B.
Remember to keep calm and take shelter in basements.
And please, don't misuse science.
We won't see you, but you will hear us next time on Monster Movie Fun Time Go. You've been listening to Monster Movie Fun Time Go. If you enjoyed the show, please consider rating and reviewing us on your podcasting platform of choice. You can leave us a message and find links to all our things at mmftg.com.
ABC Wednesday. Shifting Gears is back.
He has arisen.
Tim Allen and Kat Dennings return in television's #1 new comedy.
What?
With a star-studded premiere including Jenna Elfman, Nancy Travis, and...
Hey, buddy!
A big home improvement reunion.
Welcome.
Oh, boy.
That guy's a tool.
Shifting Gears. Season premiere Wednesday, 8/7 Central on ABC. And stream on Hulu.